So thank you for gathering today. I wanted to give everybody an update on Hurricane Erin. But first, let me just introduce who's with me today. Of course, our Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security, Marcus Anderson, our Superintendent of the Virginia State Police, Colonel Hanley, our State Coordinator for Emergency Management, John Scrivani, and our Secretary of Transportation, Shep Miller. Everybody is involved in our emergency management efforts today, and I thought it was important that they're all represented, and I want to thank all of you for the great work that you're doing. As of 4 p.m. today, Hurricane Erin remains a strong Category 2 hurricane. The storm will make its closest pass to Virginia early Thursday morning. It will be offshore, but it will make its closest pass in early morning Thursday morning. It will bring tropical storm force winds and very dangerous marine conditions. What does that mean? Incredibly dangerous riptides, very strong surf, and of course tidal flooding. And that is what we're most worried about. Of course, that tidal flooding and the tropical storm warnings have now extended up and down the East Coast, and we are seeing it offshore on the Atlantic East Coast, but onshore for Virginia Beach, the Eastern Shore, which includes both Accomack and Northampton County. I know this. I've been there like 9 million times. Both Accomack and Northampton County. We also are seeing coastal flood watches announced across the whole region as we see the tidal flooding risk really enhance. This is a dangerous storm, and because of the size of this storm, even though it is offshore, we will see rain bands that will bring heavy rain as well over the course of tomorrow and Friday. I want to turn it over to Director Scrivani, who will give you a more detailed update on the weather pattern of the storm and what we expect. But I want to stop for a minute and just reiterate, this is a dangerous storm. And as a result, we have worked with state resources in collaboration with local resources to make sure we're well prepared. The Hampton Roads region is blessed with extraordinary depth in its first responder community because, of course, of its location and its history. But we have augmented that with support from VDOT, and the VDOT team has already been clearing drains. There's tree crews standing by in case wind damage brings down trees. We've already seen the utilities pre-position and go to work to get ready to reestablish power if there are power outages. And at this time, we do expect that the bridges and causeways will stay open. We'll continue to monitor those very closely, but bridges and tunnels will stay open as of now, and we'll continue to monitor the impacts on the Jamestown Ferry. With that said, we also have asked state police to pre-position resources, and that includes boats and crews on the Eastern Shore, into Hampton Roads particularly, and on this side of the tunnel to make sure that we have adequate resources who can move quickly should they be needed. And we also have our aerial support through helicopters and our fixed wing capabilities, all being pre-positioned to make sure we can react quickly. It is, I think, our efforts to make sure that resources are in place to support the already extensive resources from the Hampton Roads region that gives us confidence that notwithstanding the fact that this is a dangerous storm, we are prepared. I ask all residents to stay informed. Please watch your local news. You can always log in and see what's happening at the Virginia Department of Emergency Management notices. But most importantly, make sure you have a plan. And do not drive through heavy water. Your car is not a submarine. turn around, do not drown. At the end of the day, your decisions are going to impact so much here. And so I ask you to make good ones. Stay off the roads and stay in a safe place.